I'm Joanna Patten. Our son is Lewis Patten.
And I'm Nick Patten.
My name is Lewis, and I'm 7 years old, and I'm in 5th grade. I like to do my YouTube channel with my friends and record videos or watch them.
You're plugging your YouTube channel?
What do you mean?
You're advertising.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's promotion. It's advocacy.
Yeah. I like art, and I like reading.
He's a big reader. Really likes to read.
You broke the record for a number of books read by a 4th grader in his class last year.
And to make sure I nobody breaks my streak, I checked and nobody's really trying to. I keep my record.
Your record stands.
Yeah.
No one's trying to beat you.
Like, they haven't even made 1/4 of it, and it's like half of the year. Like, they're
It'll
half
stand.
the cup, but it gets way hard.
Your record will stand this year. Nice.
Hopefully.
Lewis was born with bilateral microtia and atresia, and he has associated hearing loss that ranges from moderate to moderately severe. He was fitted with bilateral BAHAs, which are bone conduction sound processors that are retained on a soft band. When we first adopted him, when he was about 2.5, or a little under 2.5, and he's worn those really consistently since he received them, and has gotten just kind of the regular technology updates as the technology has advanced over time. In a birth to 3 program, we were looking for a lot of guidance and a lot of coaching. We were new parents to a 2-year-old and needing a lot of support just even around typical, child development and communication and language as well. We found a lot of support through family conversations just around communication and development and becoming parents to a toddler.
Yeah, I think what we were also looking for was something, that was accessible, I think, for Joanna and I, especially right off the bat, and obviously for Lewis, but it was, I think, a concern for us to be, while we decide what type of, what modes of communication we're going to be using in our household, what we'll need to be using for Lewis.
It was important to us to feel like we were keeping our options open also with regard to communication. And so it was helpful to jump into a program that supported signed exact English because we could sort of add signing to English and do that in our home and feel like we weren't closing any doors on signing or on spoken English, because we weren't sure what would be the best fit for Lewis and for our family going forward.
Can you sign it?
Yeah.
Park?
Yeah. That's it.
Together. With who? Who do you want to go to the park with? Oh, you want to go on the swing? And the slide? Together. Oh, okay. Together. Dada. Together. Okay. Say, love you, Dada.
Love you, Dada.
Can't wait to see you.
Lewis was extremely communicative and very expressive. And so he would, point at things and make vocalizations. And so it wasn't too far of a leap. And he was, very bright. And so as soon as we had signs to teach him, or he was taught signs, or we were taught signs, it just really supported our connection and our ability to communicate and understand each other and just grow as a family. It was so cool to see his vocabulary just blossom.
It just exploded
it really did
right away.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. What happens when it goes first down? It
What?
gets a Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Yeah, boo boo. Like boo boo. Now we do boo boo. Let's do boo boo. Boo boo. And boo boo. Boo boo boo. Boo boo.
I think at first, for me, I was very sort of hung up on having English as a spoken language as the primary. But then at some point, and I think it was pretty early on, and probably when his vocabulary is exploding, and you can tell he's just like thirsting for more and different ways to communicate, that it's like, oh, even if we don't get to what I thought was the original goal of spoken English, we're okay. Like, he's communicating. We're communicating, and that won't, if we can learn sign language, we'll always be able to communicate with him. The biggest benefit and most immediate benefit of family conversations was meeting other families, because first of all, I didn't know any, again, our circumstances were maybe a little unique as being new to parents as a 2-year-old, but I didn't know any, outside of our neighborhood, I didn't know any young families, and certainly none who were in a similar position as us, as our family, in exploring different communication options. So, I mean, that in and of itself was immediately great for me and Lewis. We made some great friends, like in the first, a few weeks that ended up being Lewis's classmates. You know what I mean? And so they're starting their cohort together, potentially. Before they're 3, which is really cool. And I know that I think, got a lot out of having those friendships with other families from family conversations, and then later on Northwest, because quite a few of them made that transition as well.
It helped us pivot, really immediately to the educational setting that was so foundational and so important for Lewis. I think that Northwest School was like exactly the school where we needed to be, and that was so helpful and so foundational for us. And I think that partnership with family conversations and advocacy especially was so helpful in just like getting us right where we needed to be. We are just delighted with Lewis as a person, and we love that he's like really willing to try new things and have new adventures and put himself in new situations and around new people. He's so social and makes friends really easily, which is lovely. And the next big adventure we're looking at is middle school next year.
What are your hopes and dreams, guys? For you?
To do just that.
To do just what? Okay.
Be rich and stuff.
Be rich and stuff? That seems like an okay goal when you're 10.
Most kids do 1 to 10. Most people are on this. And we have a YouTube channel. Want to be billionaires. Stuff like that.
The important stuff.